his HP bar is not necessarily good enough to sustain this. He might be in a little bit of trouble. He doesn't even have sprint right now, but all in all, is not that bad yet. But on the bottom side, while the distraction was on his way, they get a pick off onto his Kara 2 times in a row. Todak, they bounce back.
What is going on? In literally 2 minutes, just kill after kill, both sides. This is just, again, going back to the term, it's scrappy as heck, and that's what's happening for both of them. Now, this big objective coming up here, the turtle, I'm not sure even who can actually secure this one. It's actually going to be Momo.
Yeah, those Fatal Links actually connect here as the real world manipulation got popped off at the right time. But look at this, E2 Max, no! He goes down once again. Todak here in the upper hand will be able to get another objective on the board, as once again, it is going to be Formaze and Renzio in a unlimited stalemate.
Yep, look, as of now, based on the emblems as well, we do see nothing out of the ordinary yet, but looks like the fight is about to break down. Yums, they get the cash onto his Chakno. He couldn't even do anything. No Fatal Links for you, and that's going to transition into a tier 2 for Todak. And just like that, they're getting objectives after objectives. We've talked about the wombo combo coming from Omega, and it's not working out. But Kara, oh, the hook! The hook! Barely an inch. Imagine if that hits. Smart Omega's momentum is going to get completely shoved away.
I don't know if, I mean, that's confidence to just recall right there, especially when a Franco's on the map, so he gets back. But at the same time, right, look at the small gold lead that Todak has gone ahead and built for themselves. They're going to continue to work around that, and right now you can see even the damage dealt department, Moon is doing a great job here at even handling all the tools that Smart Omega can throw at him to cancel out that real manipulation. It's not going to be enough.
Yeah, it might not be enough, as it is going to be Yums here looking for an engage, but luckily there's so much support coming in from the side of Omega, but the Fatal Links connects, and Chakno will be able to get 3 members. Where is the support though? As Ryzen here is now in a weird situation. Chakno goes down, Renzio 4 versus 1. He's running away for his life. He doesn't want to get taken down, especially before this next objective.
Oh, this is so smart coming from Todak. They know that the combos coming from Omega is going to be relying on Chakno's Fatal Links in towards E2 Max enhanced chains. But at the same time, because E2 Max used his skill a little bit too early and forced to disengage from the get-go, they're not afraid of the Fatal Links at all. And this is huge for Todak because they finally found the small weakness in the defense and the combos of the drafts coming from Omega. And because of that, they're pummeling the way through, trying to scale a little bit more. And look at this, with the power Popo Go, they're just taking towers after towers, getting so much economy and value out of all these engagements.
That's huge because look at it. It's 5 turrets in favor of Todak. Smart Omega has 0. They have no space. They have no objectives. They're being completely choked out right now. And it's forcing them to actually just stay together because at any moment, you either get iron hooked by Yums, Momo finds you, Formaze is running around all over the place, and Moon is just unstoppable right now on this eve.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This is a very difficult situation for Smart Omega. They need to find a way to deal with all this beefy composition. Early on, they didn't exactly have it, but now Momo is in a position where he's just so very tanky. Chico is as well left completely uncontested, and having a 1-up against Kelra is putting in a spot where he's got so much confidence to actually re-engage in all these fights. And Smart Omega, however, they need to find a way to closen the gap of this 4.6k lead difference.
I mean, that's gonna be hard, isn't it? Like, every time he goes in for that chain link or the Fatal Links and so on and so forth, the problem is that real world manipulation gets popped off and it inhibits the movement from Ryzen.
I mean, right now you can see the results of that, right? Smart Omega forced to stay together. They might be looking to make a play here. Not going to connect just yet.
Yeah, not just yet here. The concealed play does come through, but it actually will be figured out. But wait a minute, Suppress gets knocked up here in that moment, and Ryzen is forced to retreat. We can see here so much damage has been placed onto Renzio as the Fatal Links connects onto 2 members. The real world manipulation is close to follow, but unfortunately another member goes down as Chico will be the one to fall. E2 Max now 3v1 situation. Another one goes down to the hands of Omega as once again Todak reaches that point of supremacy, looking for more objectives on the board.
Oh, Chakno tries to recall his always way through, but he's actually going to get scouted out, but this is going to be Atlas. He's buying time for his team. And Todak, once again, you thought Chiku was the man, but he's secretly Moon. Look at this burst! He might burst him down, and Todak, they get another one! And just like that, Smart Omega, they underestimated and prioritized on the wrong person. And guess what? The true carry here is gotta be Moon himself.
As you can see, right, Moon also just picked up the Winter Truncheon here. That's going to be a huge pickup. Also paired with that Purify, I think it's going to be almost nearly impossible to stop Moon doing what he has to do. I mean, he has no deaths, right? So at this point, you can see key pickups also coming up from Chiku, and this is pretty much a disaster for Smart Omega right now, because now that that first Lord comes up, how do you even fight this? How do you contest this? You really either have to get lucky or pull something off.
Yeah, I definitely agree, but seems like Todak, they understand this position. They are going to go for the wraparound, but look at the positioning of where Chiku is. He's trying to go for a solo kill, but I don't think the Lord is a objective coming from Todak, because as of now, they're getting a little bit feisty, and Yumes, oh no, he made a mistake. He got pulled back, and just like that, they get a 1-for-1 trade. A tank for an XP, absolutely worth it.
Absolutely worth it here, but we'll see what happens. I mean, the way that they're able to manipulate those waves is so beautiful, but look at this. Chaknu already looking for a Moon. Unfortunately, cannot connect. The real world population gets popped off, but it gets cancelled by E2 Max as he goes in straight for that backline, and that is a huge resource wasted for Mies here, trying to do what he can, looking for an engage, but it cannot be done as there is no follow-up for the moment, but the job has been done. Todak already on its way to get the next objective in this Lord.
I definitely agree, but E2 Max from behind, he's gonna get caught up, and for Maze looking for a little bit of plays, but looks like E2 Max is gonna be sitting out this fight. If he forces this issue, he's gonna die off, but the Lord is gonna be taken in the hands of Todak, and this is huge for them. But now, I want to talk about the layers of variation when it comes to itemizations, right? Great, Smart Omega, they've adapted. They realize that Moon is a big threat, but the question remains, how will Kelra deal with the blade armor being set up by both the Baxia as well as the Masha, because he needs some sort of sustain to tank through this reflect that is coming in, and time again, eventually he is gonna die to his own damage.
I think right now, again, you just have to buy time, right? Yeah, itemization doesn't work in your favor. You're getting counter-built here right now, and at the same time, you have to worry about this Lord. So this is a similar situation to what happened before. They have to buy time, turtle up in their base, do the best to get online for those, I mean, individual heroes. Etu Max, you saw it earlier in that team fight.
The hook though.
The hook connects onto E2 Max, and E2 Max will be the first to fall. That is a wonderful pickup from the side of Todak, and one man down, a Lord on the way in the top side. Things are not looking good at all for Omega. I mean, look at the decision coming in from Momo. He goes in very aggressively into that backline. The real weapon population has been opened up, but the Fatal Links connects as well, but no!
Oh no,
Todak, he goes down. You can see so much damage has been placed onto the members of Omega. Todak, one member down. It is going to be Todak dethroning the champions, the defending champions of the sea, coming out on top here in game number 3.
Oh, the Swordfish strikes again, and they come up on top in this game, and Smart Omega is going down. What a